Hello, everyone. How's everyone doing? Hope you're doing well. Happy Tuesday. Congrats on surviving Monday. Only a little bit more week left ahead after this. Everybody got a good, nice, easy week moving ahead. I don't, but I wish to you that you have a nice and easy weekend, or just a week in general. It's a nice sunny Tuesday where I am. Um, just wanted to point out we got a lot of new people. If you look up right here, so thank you to everybody who showed all that love on that Elden Ring video that I posted. Not this most recent Saturday, but the Saturday before. I really appreciate it. Welcome to the channel. If you end up watching stream, hello, welcome to the stream. I appreciate the support for the channel, and I'm glad that everyone enjoyed the video. That was like the most. That video has like 9 times the views of my second most viewed um, just full upload. it's it goes from 295 straight up to 2.0. I think it's 2092 right now, which is crazy. So yeah, I really appreciate it. Um, it's been streaming has been super duper fun recently. We've been trying out all sorts of fun stuff. Elden Ring has been good. We're making good progress. Today, what I'm doing is I'm playing a game. So I'll give some context for how I came into possession of this game first. A friend of my mother was working, is one of the people on the team who created this game, and she told him that I am a streamer. So he reached out to me on Instagram and said, "Hey, I heard you're a streamer. If you'd like to try out our game, here's the key." So I got this game from the generous offer of a very kind person on the team. It looks really cool. It's called Skald against the Black Priory. It kind of reminds me of Baldur's Gate somewhat, but with pixel graphics. Um, I think it's probably more along the lines of I think I heard in a review it's like the classic Baldur's Gate. So I'm looking forward to it. I love fantasy worlds, so I'm happy to dive into this one, especially if it's out of generosity of a friendly dev. Let's hop right in to Skald against the Black Priory. Now, what is a Priory? I sure wonder. Should be popping up soon. Raw Fury Presents. That's the name of the studio. Hold on 1 second. It kind of reminds me of Tiny Rogues as well, even though it's not a roguelike. Skald against the Black Priory. Look at this. I love this. I was born too late to enjoy the DOS, unfortunately. But this reminds me of kind of the DOS games I played in mirrors, or websites that mirror DOS. Difficulty, display, audio, fonts. I don't want to mess around with anything too much. I just kind of want to hop right in. What's this dot 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 option? Doesn't do anything, but you can tap it with your finger. I like the... Choose a visual style. Default is recommended. This can also be customized in the settings menu. I like this font. Choose the color. You can do yellow, yellow and white. You got yellow snow, just yellow, snow, slush. Those are the different font colors. I'll just go with the classic yellow color. Text background color. There's brown, dark brown, and darkest brown. Okay, black. CRT filter. Oh! It's like I'm playing on an old. It's like I'm playing on a DOS. Yeah, we're playing with the CRT. If the CRT filter bothers anyone, just let me know. I like the CRT filter. Welcome to character creation. Start by picking a difficulty for your playthrough. Difficulty can be changed during play. Normal mode is the game's intended difficulty setting. There's only very limited artificial smoothing of certain dice rolls. Yeah. We don't need to do hard. It was narrative. Narrative mode is the difficulty for players who would like to experience the game's story and setting with a minimum of focus on combat and grinding. Nah, I want to kill. Normal mode it is. I did pick normal mode, right? Select the class for your character. Class defines character's role in the party by adding certain exclusive abilities. I did pick... Oh, I can't go back. Well, hopefully we picked normal. Arms Master, Battle Magos. Champion, Guild Magos. Hierophant, Hospitaller, Officer, Ranger, Thief. No Bard. No Bard. I do want to mention no Bard. We're not going to be like Sick Nick, unfortunately. Arms Master is a warrior that does not have specialized feat tree. Instead, the Arms Master has access to all the combat-centered feat trees, and they start with the extra development points to represent their martial expertise. The main attribute for this class is Strength. I don't know what DP is. May use any armor. Battle Magos. The Battle Magos is a Magos spell. Is it? I hope. Is it Magos? I suppose it is. The Battle Magos is a Magos specializing in the destructive spells of the Fire Magic School. Unlike other Magi, well, it's not Magi, so why would it be? Okay, never mind. Focus. They also get access to a few basic combat-related feats and may wear light armor. Main attribute is Intellect. Champion is a cleric who excels in the use of blades and armor with still having limited divine spellcasting abilities. The main attribute for this class is Presence. Any armor means all weapons of type blade and club. Guild Magos. Guild Magos is a spellcaster who can develop all the different arcane spell schools fully. This comes at the cost of having absolutely no combat-related feats. Main attribute is Intellect. Hierophant is a cleric who can develop all the different divine spell schools fully. This comes at the cost of having no... Is it... Wait. They're kind of the same, but... But it's like... Okay, interesting. I didn't know if that was... if that's true. Hospitaller. The Hospitaller is a cleric who serves as a frontline healer. Well armed and armored, they can stand their ground against overwhelming foes, whilst also getting access to the highest tiers of the Body Magic School. The main attribute for this class is Presence. Officer is a skilled warrior who serves as a force multiplier through their tactical skills, issuing orders across the battlefield. They vastly improve the performance of their fellow party members. I want power. I want to boss people around. That actually sounds interesting. The Ranger is a warrior specializing in ranged combat and with access to limited nature magic. And then Thief. Thief is a rogue. This is the only rogue subclass, I'm pretty sure. Or archetype. Thief is a rogue who uses stealth to set up devastating backstab attacks. The main attribute for this class is agility. Let's go with the Officer. I'm kind of curious. What kind of tactical orders can we give to bolster our party? Select a background for your character. Backgrounds add points and skills, influence starting conditions, and narrative content. Holy moly. Okay, Acolyte. Oh, you can click on this stuff? Oh, I can't go back and click on all the other. What is attunement? You gain a connection with the divine. Describes character's magical energy. I don't think our character uses a ton of magic, no. Courtier. Your time spent kissing noble arses has made you a master of navigating the cutthroat politics of the imperial lay courts. +1 awareness. +1 diplomacy. Do we be a hard bargainer? Do we be what's his name? Rick Harrison from Pawn Stars? That'd be kind of funny. You're an esteemed member of the Empire's teeming underworld with a special knack for getting in and out of places you shouldn't be. This one has a carrying bonus. I'm just gonna kind of go, I'm gonna try and go a little bit quickly through some of these. Gold in your purse and blood on your hands. Dang. Do we be an ass kisser? Was a lower general knowledge skill. Sailor. Athletics are used to jump, climb, swim, or sprint. Crafting, sellsword. Let's go with a courtier. Well, let's see what the other one says. Street rat is initiative. Thievery. Club bonus damage. Crafting and survival. Survival is used to forge food, navigate difficult overland terrain, and also determines a character's general knowledge of nature. A wildling has stealth and survival. So let's go with the courtier. I don't know. For some reason, it's just calling to me. An officer who commands orders and kisses up kisses up to nobles. Distribute points to your primary attributes and skills. These go a long way towards defining your character mechanically. Now they said for an officer, strength is your primary one, right? Goes 3 strength. Go 3 strength, 4 strength, and 1 for. Wait. Holy moly! Okay, this is a lot of information. Describes how tough and resilient a character is. His attribute influences vitality. Holy moly. Wounds. Typically requires bed rest. Main attribute is the attribute that is most important for this class. Okay, we'll go. Wait, what? I can't go any higher? Let's stick 1 into fortitude. One into presence for diplomacy. Okay, and then here's our skills. There's so much already. Go 5 into each of these. You know what? We do 3 in each. Hope I'm not messing anything up. Feats. These are the feats derived from your class. Distribute your development points in them to gain benefits and new abilities. Leadership Initiate, Arms Mastery, Bred for War. 1 rank Bred for War gives you increased athletics, what does athletics do again? Jump. Oh, that's right. Jump, climb, sprint, and swim. Yeah, we definitely put 1 point into here. How many points? Maybe you need 6 in here. Inspiring kill. Killing an opponent in armed or unarmed melee combat. All allies who witness the kill get the inspired condition. Ooh. Let's dump our points into here. Cannot place rank. Target all allies on the battlefield. Adds condition lesser haste and inspired. Pretty helpful. Oh, you need to be level 5 for that. We want the melee accuracy or the athletic. I think we're pretty athletic already. Let's go with the arms mastery. Perfect. We're now more melee accurate. Finally, finalize your character by editing their appearance. Oh, this is so cool. Okay, we'll go male. I kind of liked the idea of Rick Harrison. We don't need him. He doesn't have any hair. It doesn't change on here. Wait. It's just changing on that small character. There he is, Rick Harrison. There's only 2 colors of skin in this game. Now he looks awesome. I can't change. I thought that the portrait would change at least a little bit. I guess not. Secondary color. Oh, black as the night. He's like Batman. Except without the helmet. What's up, Ming? I am doing well, thank you. How are you doing this fine evening? I think the yellow cape really brought the outfit together. This is the hard part. Naming your character. It only contains standard English letters. So no funny little fake letters or make-believe alphabets. He's a officer who gives orders. His name's Coach. Coach Rick. Why do I just realized, like, all my fantasy characters rhyme with ick. There's Sick Nick and Coach Rick. Name must be between 3. Shoot, I think the space in there messed it up. Coach Rick. His actual name is Coach Rick, but the they messed it up on his birth certificate. On the wine-dark, raging seas of the Outer Isles. Holy moly, you can click on so many things. A lone caravel struggles against the winds and waves towards the accursed land of Idra. The moan of creaking timbers, the tang of preserved fish. Your eyes slowly adjust to the darkness of the ship's dimly lit hold. Suddenly, something strikes the hull and the ship rocks violently. Your heart begins to pound and a feeling of unease grows in your stomach. Get up. Why would I pick any... Why would I pick get up, mouth dry, and head pounding? Rouse yourself from deep meditation. It's for mindfulness. You get to your feet and become aware of agitated voices shouting up on deck. Something is not right. You should make your way up top and get a bearing on the situation. Be on my way. WASD. That's me! Can't be far now. A desk with a maritime navigation map. The map is labeled the Outer Isles, and a course is drawn towards an island named Idra. Can't interact with these boxes. Something just struck the ship. And interactable is 1. Mousing over an interactable object will make a yellow outline appear. Left mouse click to interact with the object, right mouse click to examine it. Holding down shift will highlight all interactable objects in view. Some objects are hidden and won't be highlighted until they are spotted. Ah, a chest. My dagger and club. My trusty dagger and club. What's this? Something here. To your surprise, you realize that this door has been locked from the outside. It doesn't budge. Perhaps you could slip the lock with a thin blade or use something to smash it. If you have not already done so, you must equip a weapon. Press E to manage your equipment. Double click on items to use them. For weapons and armor, this means the item becomes equipped. Equipped items are moved to the relevant equipment slot. E? Ah, me gold! I'm so glad I brought this on my journey. Here, I'll smash it open. Use club. Using the club, you smash the lock in a fell swoop. The door begins to creak open. As the door swings open, you can now clearly make out cries from the deck above. You should make haste. Treasure. Loot this stuff. Let's get our helmet on. Our leather armor. What is this? Hunting arrow? Sure. Now we have a bow. What is the little exclamation point? Is it not? Oh, must mean. I think that's just new stuff. Short sword versus club. I'm going for the sword. Okay, excellent. I spotted something. You stop dead as you narrowly avoid stepping in a rust-red puddle. The stench of blood fills your nostrils, and as you look around in the dim light of the hold, you realize someone or something fought for their life here. The same moment that thought hits you, a hiss sound comes from the shadows. You squint towards the shadows as a hunched, pharaoh-looking form slowly slinks forward. Tiny, disgustingly human-like hands, yellow fangs, and a grotesquely dexterous pink tail leaves no doubt of the creature's rodent nature. How's it going, Ming? I don't know if did I ask? I already, not in the sense that I'm not being sarcastic. I'm wondering, had I asked you? Also, I see that I'm blocking the UI a little bit. One moment. Now I'm in the game. Hold on, I need to maximize OBS to get the proper ratio. Okay. And then this. Urgh! We'll move this here for the time being. Okay, sorry, I just wanted to fix that up. What sorry. I need to see the YouTube feed as well. OBS is being strange. Though as it emerges from the shadows, it becomes abundantly clear that what may have started life as a common shipwreck has now grown into something that has no right to exist. A second hiss sounds behind you, and the abominations lunge at you. Combat! Initiative. And combat characters act in order of initiative. You can view the initiative order by using the initiative widget on the left side of the screen. Mousing over the widget makes it pop out. Note that mousing over a name will make that character's outline flash on the battlefield. Rabbit rat! Sorry, one sec. The widget on the lower right side represents the character's action bonus. The yellow pips represent movement points. The violet pips represent attacks. Okay, you can move a number of tiles, each combat equal to your movement points and attacks. Oh, and attacks. But spending attacks to move means you won't be able to attack that turn. This is a good way of moving extra far. Performing an attack will clear out all remaining movement points. Sorry, I just want to see if live chat is updating. And now I need to make the YouTube feed bigger. Big! Get big! Go big mode. Oh. If you're typing, I'm not sure if I can see it. Performing an attack will clear out all remaining movement points. In other words, attacking will end the character's turn in most cases. Pressing shift in combat brings up the tactical overlay and makes it easier to see the exact positioning of characters in the underlying grid. In the settings menu, you can toggle the tactical overlay to always be on during the player's turn. Blood will flow! Yes! Thank God. Who is this? Rabid rat? Yuck. Don't make me sick. Oh, I gotta deploy. That. Which rat has initiative? The one on the right. Ow! Yow! Perform attack. Perform combat maneuvers, consumables, pass, turn, and defend. Now we attacking. Oh, I'm poisoned. Missed. Shoot. What combat maneuvers do I have? Oh, that's a buff. Let's go! Victory! I am a little sick. I've got the plague. Loot the corpses of your enemies. Rat tails. We finally have hair! Let's go. Oh, you know what? How do we cure this? How do we cure this? Weakly diseased. Can be removed by magic. -1 agility. Moves conditions with tag bleeding. Use potion of cure disease. We open both doors. Conditions 1. You have contracted a disease from your fight with the rats. You may see what conditions are affecting you by opening the character sheet. Click your portrait or press C to do so. Not all conditions are negative. Negative conditions can often be cured by magic or rest. This disease can be cured by a potion. Pick up and equip the lantern to search this area. Some containers are hidden until your character spots them. My lantern, you say? Oh! Put that in my hand. Right. I spotted something. We're using that for sure. We're cured! Yeah, this short sword is definitely the best weapon we have so far. Weak disease ended. Ladder time. Messages weren't good. Yeah! That darn Pakistani Wi-Fi. Wi-Fi, I don't think it discriminates, you know. It just hates everyone. You emerge onto the ship's lower deck. As your eyes adjust to the darkness, you become aware of a hulking figure standing in the shadows. Kotrick, here at last! Growls a rough voice. Who's there? Show yourself! It's Roland! Where the tides have you been? Why are you below deck, planning on landing? Why? The island is in sight, but the damn guilders refuse to land. They want to turn back. Turn back, we lose it. Did they say why? Only superstitious bilge They claim they saw something in the water. Either way, our boys are about to show them some very real steel. I know I'd regret chartering a Guilder ship. And you'll regret not stopping our boys from murdering them if you don't get to the damn deck. Agreed. They deserve disciplining, not death. Listen, I've been doing this since you were at the teat. Let's just get on with it. Let's go, for all the good it will do. Wait, there's a few sailors up ahead, rattled as a pair of rabbits. We're not here to make friends, if that's what you're suggesting. Is there any way past them? We're a strategist, you know, officer. We know this. We learn strategies. We give the orders. We listen. We execute. In a action, a proactivity sense. There are 2 doors ahead. Take the left, and we should be able to sneak past them without any trouble. Anything else I should know? Let's just get off this bloody boat. We got Roland. Motioning for you to take the lead, Roland falls behind you. From above, agitated shouts can be heard. New character. You've added a new character to your party. Press Q or the character portrait to swap the party leader. Current leaders' attributes are used for tests outside combat, such as awareness or stealth. Because if we're doing different checks, I think we need to switch characters. Familiarize yourself with the attributes and abilities of your party members and have the right character take the lead depending on the circumstances. When a new member joins your party, they level up to your current level. Because of this, we now see a level up icon on your new party member's portrait. This icon will show up whenever a character is ready to level up. Double click the character portrait to begin leveling up. Level up. Let's see. He's built pretty similar to us, except he's got a point in agility, not presence. He's got decent athletics and survival. Inventory. Dang, whatever weapon you've got. Two-hander. Attaboy. Agility, I think, is for bows. Feats. Ooh. We're gonna make this dude hella athletic. Increased toughness. Calloused hands. Charger. Charge bonus. Smashing charge. Charges cause 1 to 3 additional blunt damage. He's gonna smoke a doobie and blow the smoke in their face. Charge bonus. If a character's charging, this bonus is added on top of the... He's gonna be like a... I can do some damage and provide buffs. He's gonna do crazy damage. Let's go with this. And maybe we do tough as nails as well. He'll be a little bit of a juggernaut. Cannot exit the screen. Did he level up? We're both level 1. Looks like it's your lucky day. This Wi-Fi does not seem to like the fact that I'm trying to gaslight. But I love fun. Fun is my favorite. Passive bonus abilities. Dang, he's got so many passives. Kiln. What's in the kiln? Fish. Percolin. Crafting. This is a crafting screen. To create new items. Oh my gosh, there's so much in this game. To create new items, double-click ingredients in your inventory to place them in the workstation and then press craft. If recipe is valid, new items will be created. The recipe list in the left column represents known recipes. You learn new recipes by experimenting or by finding recipe books out in the world. Recipes that can currently be crafted are shown in green. Clicking a green recipe will automatically add all the necessary ingredients to the workstation. Crafting is dependent on the crafting skill. Crafting a valid recipe will always succeed, but depending on your skill In the recipe's difficulty, there is a chance that you may produce more than one item. Interesting, interesting. What if we cook some fish? This is not a valid recipe. Shoot! Can't craft nothing. Thieves' tools, gold. Oh, you can just switch characters just like that, huh? Pretty nice, pretty nice. The left door, he said. Press the hide button to go into stealth mode. The action button also mapped to the numerical buttons. When in stealth mode, the stealth indicator becomes visible. The yellow indicator means you're in danger of being spotted. Your indicator is yellow and will count down to 0%. When it reaches 0, you are spotted and will become visible. Moving in lit areas and being close to other characters will make the counter go down very fast. Stick to the shadows and avoid other characters. Your ability to stay hidden is dictated by your stealth skill. Increase the skill to stay hidden for longer. Wearing armor makes it harder to stay hidden. I guess you sound walking around like a tin can. If the indicator turns green, it means you are no longer in danger of being spotted. Spending time in green areas will refill your stealth meter. Hide. Uh-oh. I've spotted something. Salt. What? Oh no! I got greedy. The sailors stare at you with wide-eyed and terrified. Dead Emperors! It's coming for us! It whispers to me! One of them draws a weapon with shaking hands. Diplomacy versus 10. Calm yourself. You're guild sailors. Diplomacy 7 plus 2 d6s. Difficulty 10. Coach Rick must roll 3 or above on 2d6 to succeed on this diplomacy skill check. Easy peasy. Success. You bring glory upon thine ancestors. Yes. Thank goodness. I was worried about if I'm doing that. Diplomacy 7 plus 7. Yeah, 14. The men stop dead in their tracks, seemingly shocked back from their momentary lapse of sanity by your words. The pair blinks towards you in a moment of indecision, and the stumbles up to the main deck. Reading, and the tumult that seems to be taking place there. There we go. No, there was no conflict that could not be resolved there. Notes scrawled in crude letters. Cook, I cannot stand another meal of salted fish. There is limit. There is a limit to how long a man can live on salt, potatoes, and percolin. Take heed, or get a dagger in the eye, ye cheap bastard. Let's make some salty fish. Salty fish, please. What do you mean? It says this is a valid recipe. Craft items. You must add ingredients to the crafting grid. Do this by double-clicking on ingredients from your inventory. Clicking a recipe to view ingredients required. Green recipes are available. I guess it's not. Oh, I need potatoes. Looks like a whetstone. I like this so far. Some nice graphics. Let's loot this dang area. Door doesn't work. Cannot rest anywhere in this area. You must look for a suitable campsite elsewhere. A flimsy wooden door, 5 HP. We do an athletics check, I think. 2 HP. Athletics, 2d6, 5. 8 beats. Difficulty 5. Party has 5. Wait. Fuck you, door. Oh no, who's this? You recognize the corpse of one of the crewmates, a young man of barely 16 years called Sullum. The youth has been mauled to death by what you assume are the grotesquely altered rats you just encountered minutes ago. The corpse is still warm. Oh no, Solemn! He was just a boy! Loot that stuff. There's no taters down here. You emerge onto the deck and see two groups of men facing each other with weapons drawn. The ship shakes violently in the grip of a storm as lightning tears across the sky. Ming, I don't know if you're still saying anything, but I can't see any of it. Amidst the din of the storm and their frantic arguments, you bellow for the attention of the assembled crewmen and mercenaries. Men! Listen up! Both the ship's captain and the leader of the mercenaries you hired, a coarse thug of a man named Estavo, turn their attention to you. They look ready to use the unsheathed weapons in their hands at the slightest provocation. Well, we need to land. Direct your attention to the ship's captain. You know him to be a reasonable but suggestible man. At present, his usually placid eyes are wild with panic or anger. I paid for passage to the shore, did I not? The captain lowers his weapon and speaks earnestly. The coast of Idra is cursed. We'd heard tales and assumed them grog-drenched rumors only, but there's something between us and the shore that will drag us all to a watery grave. What are you talking about? What have you seen? Not but glimpses. My men have seen the shadow of something deep in water, stalking us. Nothing natural moves like that. Gustavo glares murderously at the captain. Do as you kill him! You renege on our deal based on a glimpse? There's desperation in the captain's voice. We are seasoned sailors. We do not balk at shadows. You need to be alive to rescue this girl you speak of. We're out of time. Sailor will argue. No, we're not turning around. Argue the point with Gustavo. Gustavo turns his steely gaze from you to the captain. Let me spell this out for you, sea dog. We contracted to rescue the girl, but if you don't get us to the shore, we'll gut you for free. The mercenaries you hired all shift their weight in anticipation of making good on that promise. Captain, he's right. Do what you were hired to do. Something changes in the captain's expression. He stands tall. I will not order my ship and my men to certain doom. We shall not get closer to the coast while I have command. Sorry, Captain, you leave us no choice. I'm not deferring to your judgment. Believe you, but my contract with these men does not mention your survival. Diplomacy check. Yippee! 16 beats 10. A few of the ship's crew lower their weapons. The captain's eyes flit between you and Gustavo's murderous grin. He sheathes his blade and speaks softly, his voice barely audible over the snapping sails. So be it. May the deep have mercy. You gain 300 XP. If only someone had warned us! Suddenly, huge monstrous tentacles burst from the water around the ship. For a split second before the terror sets in, you wonder what Gustavo must be thinking as the monstrosity looms over him. After reaching the full height, tentacles curve inwards and smash into the ship. Some pierce straight through the deck, others snap the masts like they were matchsticks. You stand frozen in place. I'm not gonna leave Roland. Through a haze of splintered wood and panicked screams, you notice Roland. He throws himself out of the way of a tentacle, but begins to fall overboard as the ship lurches once more. Go to Roland's aid! You dash towards the ship's fractured rail, dodging holes in the deck and wounded men, beseeching you for help. Roland hangs on by one arm from the side of the ship. Try to grab him. No, Roland! He didn't get to do anything! You lunge for Roland's arm, but he loses his grip and your fingers close only around thin air. You miss him by an inch. He falls wordlessly downward. If only there were a way we could have prevented this. Yeah. Wait, yeah, where do we get to fight the tentacles? You watch as he is swallowed by the raging sea. The ship is listing fatally, and you see that the great tentacle is high above you, poised for the coup de grace. No! Fight! Fight! As you jump, you hear the terrible rending of wood giving into flesh. The impact of the water winds you, the waves pummel you down, and the currents beseech you to go deeper, ever deeper. Peaceful blackness. The end. We lost. Bad ending. You should have listened to the captain. 2 weeks earlier. Game saved. Wait. My stuff! At least my feet got kept. Hello, knight. A guardsman dressed in the livery of a noble house baron. The guard scowls somewhat at you. Master Lyra awaits you at the main entrance. You best talk to her if you've not already done so. Like this way? Come here, whelp. An aging armored man in the livery house of barons stands and scowls at you. Eyes like coal peer out from a craggy face fringe, top and bottom, with wild white hair. Return his challenging stare. The older man crosses his massive arms, steps forward, and leans toward you. So, young sellsword, come looking for a scrap, have you? Though his voice is full of gravel, there is now a glint in his eyes, as though the old coals have begun to warm up. Hide on, you old fool! A single bark of laughter emanates from the dense beard as he embraces you in a crushing bear hug. Kaidion may be older and grayer, but from the force of his hug, you don't reckon you'd have any more chance of beating him now than you did as a 12-year-old. Go easy, you old boar. Kaidion steps back and allows you to breathe again, before grabbing you by the shoulder. We heard of your father's passing. Truly he sits with the golden dead now. Like an Elden Ring? Crazy. Tell me, how did he die? Drunk and reeking in his own piss. Glorious battle. He died in his piss. The man's eyelids droop, near fully closed. It was a cruel fate that befell your father, and yours crueler still. For what it's worth, I'll bear memory of him as the good, honest man he was before. We might have lied to him. I'm not sure. Kaidion is quiet for a moment and then offers a sad smile. We'll raise a cup to his name together, you and I, soon as you're done with the master. Kaidion, why am I here? Literally, why am I here? Master Kaido will show you here plenty when you see him, Coach Rick. Lyra, the new master at arms, awaits you by the main entrance. She'll escort you, and don't ask her not to, if you think I had a temper. The joke fails to hide the note of anxiety in the grizzled house guard's voice. I don't think he's hiding anything. I don't think I need to inquire further. Shall look for this Lyra. You want to explore for old time's sake? Take this lantern. Lord Baron will await, and we don't want you getting lost in the hedge maze again. The man laughs heartily and hands you a small brass lantern. Lantern obtained! Added some items to inventory. Whatever may come to pass, it did this old warrior a barrel of good to see you again, boy. The old man slaps you on the shoulders in parting, almost knocking you off balance. He then seems to remember something as he leans in conspiratorially. My damn knees are acting up again. Can't hardly sleep on account of the aches. Let me tell you, I'd take an arrow if you're going over the kitchen later for a bit of grub. A bottle of brandy from the wine cellar could make me a happy man. Do we gotta get him some brandy? Kaidion shifts as if to emphasize his stiff knees. I gotta oil those knees up with some wine. But first, don't keep Lyra waiting any longer. Talk to her first, and I'll be here for later. Sounds good. Whoop, whoop. Come here, dog. You pet the dog. It's so good. You can pet the dog in the game. Guardsman dressed in livery. Okay. Same fella. That's Lyra. A woman stands before the main entrance to the villa. Her posture speaks of a graceful, coiled power, that of a dueling ace. No doubt she is the new master at arms for House Baron. As you approach, she offers a quick, neat bow, just low enough to be respectful. But not too low to be what? Or too high as to be what? I didn't realize there was a certain angle that you need to bow. Greetings, Coach Rick. Master Kaito welcomes you back to House Baron. The Master is eager to meet with you and is ready at your leisure. However, if you wish to refresh yourself first, he suggests that you visit the kitchen for some food and then perhaps walk the grounds and gardens. That's a lot of drink. Very well, I shall explore a bit. Excellent, though I'm sure you still know your way around the grounds. The kitchen is in the building to the east, and the garden and hedge maze is to the west. Come back and check in with me once you've stretched your legs. Now would not be a good time to get stuck in that hedge maze, as they were saying. Let's go to the kitchen. You enter the kitchen, and a pair of scullions offer a hurried bow. It's all so much quieter, emptier, and gloomier than you remember. Of course, old Magda is no longer where she used to be, sitting by the oven, kind, red-faced, and tending a shank of lamb. You remember the matronly woman as she sat, humming to herself, pouring fat over the roasted meat. Child, come here, will you? Magda was always a beacon of kindness in a childhood where such qualities were few and far between. Magda clasps you gently with her tubby hands. Have you eaten yet? Before you can answer, she produces a small bundle of treats from her apron and hands it to you. I was about to do the last line of the voice. As son to the Master of Arms for the great House Baron, you did not go wanting, material at least. Thank you. Magda looks at you with kind eyes as you pick the bundle. He's here again, down in the cellar. He's not so good, my child. Sleeping now, but it would be best if you got him to bed before his men see him like this again. The knot in your stomach is as real now as it was when you were 12. I'll go get him. Don't worry, he won't make much of a fuss. He just needs time. You know, Coach Rick, deep wounds take a long while to heal. The old woman turns back to her meat and resumes her meandering humming. The sound of a man clearing his throat snaps you back out of your reminiscing. May I help you, my lord? The man in a chef's outfit offers in a hoarse voice. Was that whole thing a flashback? That's Magda, I'm guessing. No, that's Chef Armand. I'm not reading. What? Where's the cellar? Here's the hatch in the floor over there. Armand points towards a wooden hatch by the wall. It's quite dark down there, but there should be a lantern and a chest near the stairs. Good luck. Where's the cellar again? Here it is. Let's see. Aha, the lantern. Empty bottles litter the floor of this room. You chuckle to yourself as you imagine the kitchen staff in their wine tasting sessions. No doubt much revelry has taken place here. Then a cool gust of air from the passage to the north. The wine cellar lies that way, and you can almost hear faint sobbing. Ghosts, no doubt. Now, if I was Brandy, where would I be? Is that a wall? I thought that was a path. Lies, deceitful, deceitful lies. You're graped by a long-hidden memory upon entering this part of the cellar. You sealed it away, but doing so preserved its strength, and now it demands freedom. You can still recall smelling him before you could make out his writhing shape in the dim light of the cellar. Mistress Valeria, open the door! Your father doesn't even notice you in the throes of his intoxicated ramblings. How could they take her? Her chambers were locked from inside. Where is she? Try to shake some sense into him. Your father jolts upright, the bloodshot whites of his eyes glaring out from the darkness.
We found her wandering the forest outside the estate. Mistress Valeria.
Hastily and leaning heavily on you, your father manages to stand.
She was never the same. Whatever happened broke her. It was the girl, you know. The seed was planted in Valeria that night, but how could you know? You were but a babe yourself.
You stop. You help lead the now sobbing man out of the cellar.
Stop it, father! Lord Cato trusted me, and I failed him. But Valeria was the one to pay the price, mind broken in that spawn of a child.
Father's voice seethes with fury.
Enough! Don't talk back to me, you bastard! What do you know about honor?
I didn't say anything. I didn't say anything about honor.
As much as your harlot mother.
Your father steps up away from you unsteadily, tears streaming down his contorted face.
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up!
You draw a ragged breath and snap out of the memory, your knuckles white. You're alone in the damp cellar and don't particularly feel like dwelling there. Not if it's not for brandy. Brandy obtained.
Let's go! Brandy obtained!
Got some shanks of meat up here. I'll take these cured hams, thank you very much.
Master took all the cured hams and cheddar cheese!
Why would he do that? Okay, we need to deliver the brandy. Now, does it do anything? Probably for crafting. You can make cheesed hams. I have your medicine.
Ha! That's some fine foraging, young whelp.
Before you can get a word in, Kaidion snatches the bottle, uncorks it, and drinks deeply. The old man, eyes closed in relief, lets out a deep sigh.
May your sleep be dreamless.
He speaks as if to himself. May your sleep be dreamless. Kaidion smiles sadly.
An old soldier's greeting. Something one mercenary would say to another as a prayer to not dwell on painful memories. The kind that comes with the work. Your father and I...
Kaidion halts momentarily and looks at you.
Your father and I would always part with those words. Now I've held you long enough. Be on your way.
That... no reward? Oh, sorry. There we go. Okay, it's on now.
You ready for Master Cato, or do you wish to wander around a bit more?
Let's go see the master.
Very well, if it pleases you. The master is in his office just ahead. And note, once you meet with the master, things may move quickly, and you may not have another chance to walk the grounds. There may be a shift in setting.
Well, I got the cheese and the ham, so I think we're good.
Yes, I remember the way. I suppose you do, but I'll escort you nonetheless.
A flicker of a smile plays across her face, and she beckons for you to lead the way. I have an ally! She's got... Look at those stats! What level is she?
Level 9?
I'm level 1! Alright, hey. Don't take my cheese, okay? My cheese and ham. This is a feat for a non-playable character. Good lord. The opulence is faded, the shadow longer. Clearly much has changed since the last time you were here.
I didn't come here to reminisce. Let's get this over with.
Flanking their doorway are two marble statues. The craftsmanship is stunning, but the sight of the two women depicted fills you with sadness. No need to dwell, as they said. Turn that off. You're gonna put it out anyway, since you put it right by the pool. Cato Baron. Cato Baron sits tall in a tasteful but modest reception room. He looks less imposing than you remember, and with a few more crow's feet Nonetheless, he's lost none of his composure or air of casual authority. You take a seat across a formidable desk from him. This study, like the rest of the villa, is half lit, giving you a morose cast to its opulence. The older man's face creases into a tired but genuine smile, which momentarily lifts some of the room's impressive mood. It's a mercy to see you here again, your own man in your prime, Kato says before a frown consumes a smile. It's just a shame our reunion is overshadowed by the fates of those we love, but perhaps together we can yet improve our collective circumstances. Ivy summoned me. Embla is missing. Kato's voice quivers momentarily, betraying his stoic features. Now I beg of you, Coach Rick, help me find my daughter. Help her return home where she belongs. What happened to her? She left without a notice a week ago. From the scant clues we had, we believed she boarded a ship bound for one of the outer isles, Idra. Okay, so now I know why we're going to Idra. She went of her own free will. At the time I thought little of it. Kato begins to glower. Since then, however, there have been reports. Grave ones. Reports? No one and no word has left Idra in days. Rumor has it even the Imperial augurs are in the dark. I know not how this touches the fate of my daughter, but she must be returned to me, one way or another. Any idea why she left? Something has been building in her for years, an aptitude of sorts, but I suspect you already knew. In any case, it's grown much stronger lately and drives her in ways I cannot understand. I suspect she's looking for answers. Why Idra? Why indeed? There is little on the island save the port of Horan, and if Idra were her destination, she must have landed there. What of her aptitude? Aptitude of the worst kind does not spring from the canonical imperial praxis. Instead, it comes from elsewhere. It is the kind the Empire does not suffer to exist. I hope it's only answers that she seeks. See, what can I do? Hire mercenaries, travel to Idra, and begin your search in the port of Horan. From there, I trust you to do what needs to be done. Spare no cost. Just bring back my daughter. Mercenaries, yes, if nothing else, the port will be dangerous enough. That is why I've summoned a Roland Greyeye to me, a crude but effective sellsword that I've made good use of before. He shall accompany you on this task. Roland Greyeye? The man is a grizzled veteran. He may have slowed with age, but his experience and reliability more than make up for it. He is also much respected by similar men, and so will be instrumental in hiring a reliable crew. Take it into consideration. Kato shows you his upturned palms, beseeching. I know this thing I ask of you is fraught with danger, but this is your chance at improving your fortune, materially and in honor. What say you? I'll do it for the gold. For your daughter. Kato smiles softly, visibly relieved, and for a moment he looks like the man you remember. Have you any final questions or matters to discuss? Time is, as I'm sure you appreciate, of the essence. Let's just get on with it! Kato stands with poorly concealed effort. And Coach Rick. You stand and meet his gaze. Return her to me. There's no other outcome of this affair. Shake his hand and leave. Kitty cat, hi! Meow! Meow! Shake his hand and leave. You've made it to the bleak shores of the Isle of Idra. Let me in! Slowly you drag yourself from the cold water onto the relative safety of solid rock. You try and fail to stagger forwards as exhaustion washes over you in a great black wave. Oblivion takes you before you hit the rocky ground. You're awoken by cacophonous cries of gulls circling you. Your body is a mass of pain and exhaustion, covered in 1,000 cuts and scrapes. The large white birds gather around you in eager anticipation. What a magnificent feast your bloated corpse would make. Not today. Minutes, or perhaps hours pass as you lay unmoving. Look at my... Wait, you can't see it, because I'm in the way. Hold on, I'm gonna be player 2. Sorry. I'm player 2 now. Minutes or perhaps hours pass as you lay unmoving, trying desperately to will some warmth back into your body. Finally, you manage to force your eyes open. By some miracle, you are not only alive, but you find yourself on the shores of the cursed island of Idra. Strewn around you is the wreckage of the Zephyr. You see no other survivors. Lest you find equipment and companions soon, you may have cheated death in vain. Your character is critically injured. This means you have taken enough damage to reduce both your vitality and wounds. The green bar in your character's portrait represents your vitality score. Vitality is a buffer to your wounds, and as long as you have vitality left, you won't take serious wound damage. Vitality is easily lost and easily regained. Potions and healing magic restore vitality, even during combat. The second purple bar represents your wounds. Losing wounds is much more serious than losing vitality. Reaching 0 wounds means your character falls unconscious. Wounds can also be recovered by resting or leveling up. Try to avoid taking wound damage at all times. All costs. Whenever you take wound damage, you gain an injury condition as indicated by the icon on the portrait. Wait. Oh, I just realized I couldn't see chat anymore. Oops! Whenever you take that's right. Injuries confer serious penalties to your character and can only be removed by resting. It's like 7 days to die. A party full of injured party members has its combat effectiveness severely reduced. That's like the TLDR below. Making camp and resting is the surest way to restore an injured character. Note that resting is not possible in every location, so plan accordingly. You can also rest at inns where you find them. It's so dark out here. I spotted something. Drinking horn. Gold. Wait. My stuff is all gone. My armor. Wait, hang on. Stained glass bottle. Moderate attunement tonic. That's for attunement, not to vitality. How do I get on the rock? How do I get up there? Oh. Wading out of the freezing surf, you lose your footing on the slick stones. I can't do anything! There is a sudden blur of movement in the corner of your eye as you frantically try to get to your feet and you slip again. Standing above you on a large rock is a young woman dressed in nautical guild livery. Wet auburn hair clings to her face in the cold wind.
Magi balls! I was sure I was the only one to make it ashore.
The woman leaps from the rocks and helps you back on your feet. Looking you up and down, she fetches a wineskin from her belt and offers it to you. The skin is nearly emptied, save for a last mouthful of brandy. You drink it down greedily, and slowly you feel a modicum of warmth creep into your bones. You recognize the young woman's face now. She must have served on the Zephyr. What is your name?
Katiana's my name. The crew calls me Cat. Or rather, they did, I suppose.
She looks up and down the beach with a furrowed brow.
Listen, you have to get up. We need to get off this beach before you freeze, or worse.
Expelled!
There's something wrong about this place. Can't you feel it? Like a taste in your mouth. And there are beasts, huge sea creatures. I ain't never seen afore. I saw them dragging the dead crewmen into the cave west of here. At least I hope they were dead.
Cat shudders. What do you suggest?
We need supplies and shelter first. There might be salvage to be had among the wreckage of the beach. I also think I spotted the chimney of a house just north of the cliffs. A warm fire and some food would go a long way.
Cat offers you her hand and drags you to your feet. She looks pensively towards the west.
Also, as I said, there's a cave west of here. I think the crabs dragged off most of the corpses there, but what if they're not all dead? Might be other survivors like you and me. What's more, there's a chance one of the officers was carrying the sail when the boat sank. If we can find it, the Nautical Guild would give anything to have it returned to them.
The seal.
Oh, Captain's sail. It's the medallion of sorts that is carried on every guild vessel. It's not just for show either. They say the seals are forged by the Magi and that they have secret powers, but I don't know nothing about that. All I know is the guild pays well to have one returned if a ship is ever lost. It's always worn by one of the officers, but I don't think the captain had it on him when the fight broke out. Might have been the first mate was carrying it, and I think he was still alive when the ship sank. So I would say that cave to the west is where we should start looking. You ready to go?
Let's go, Cat.
Good, I found this bow in a cargo crate. We'd best find you a weapon too, as soon as possible. I suspect we'll need it before long.
Together you'll begin to move, off the beach and towards whatever darkness dwells in the island's interior. You've not already done so, this might be a good time to level up. A white cross above on the character portrait indicates that the character is ready to level up. Click the portrait and access the character sheet and press the level up button. Who is this man? Well, let's level up first. Coach Rick reaches level 2, plus 5 vitality. For the first time in your life, you are overcome with a sense of purpose. The path ahead will undoubtedly be difficult, but you are certain it is the one you are supposed to take. We want increased athletics. Second wind. Target the character themselves. Removes conditions with tag bleeding. Heals 3 to 6. Executes an attack with plus 4 accuracy. I think we were leveling up this before. Axe accuracy, shield training. I studied the blade. Wait, shoot. Okay, we just. Oh, that's it. We did get additional blade damage though. Oh, save and exit. Cat reaches level 2, plus 3 vitality, and it's the same text. Tradecraft, Backstabber, increased backstab damage. Light weapons initiate. There's a light weapon. Thievery, stealth, hide in combat. Let's go light weapons initiate. And then some tradecraft. Plus increased initiative. A lanky man with skin like sun-dried leather stares slack-jawed at you. He's dressed in rags and with a wide-brimmed hat and a large bundle of scraps slung over his shoulder.
Do Basilo's eyes deceive him? More ghosts? Or did the sea spit you back out alive? Not many are that lucky.
I don't know, he sounded like a little bit like a bumpkin. Who are you?
Basilo makes his living picking at what mothers of maelstroms did not swallow. And it's been rich pickings as of late. Crates and barrels and...
Like the store. Just go to the store, bro.
And even the odd fleshy morsel.
The man bears a row of blackened teeth and what you assume is a smile. What's the club for? The club is caked in dried blood and of crude design. It has the look of a tool used well and often. Basilo offers up a chuckle that is chillingly out of place as he pats it.
Every now and then, Mother Maelstrom offers up little fish that have a right bit of fight left in them. All Basilio does is help put them to rest.
I see.
Listen here, Basilio has a proposal for you.
The man smiles in greedy anticipation.
Shore is bursting with bounty today. Man can make a fortune if he sets his mind to it. Better yet, no need for Basilio to risk his hide. You seem fit enough, and I
leveled up, so I'm not injured anymore. Never mind.
and I've got coin. I'll buy whatever you bring me. Might even have a piece or two to sell you if you're interested. Just beware of them clippers. Aye, crabs and critters and such, growing large and strange this time of year. Get your leg in the clippers and they'll lob it right off, so you best be careful. But not to worry, Basilio's always giving them a little laugh. Even when he was wee, must have been just as big back then. Thought it really doesn't really feel that way.
The old man's brows furrow, and for a moment he's lost in deep thought. In any case,
Basilio will be warming his bones up at the old abandoned farmhouse right behind us. Find me there.
we'll see. The man slinks off into the fog, heading north. As his form dissolves into the nothingness of the mist, you can hear him muttering to himself excitedly. What a strange man. I spotted something. An axe. Except I didn't level in the axe skills. Oh wait, I have a club again. Wait, this is my stuff. Right? Oh no, that's cat. Use thieves' tools on what? Okay, well, we have an axe now. Suppose that'll do us some good. So, should we travel to the west? I'm thinking we do. We gotta look for survivors. The graphics of this game are so good. A blood-curdling howl cuts through the fog. Whatever its source, it's not far away and it sounds dangerous. Oh no, Basilio!
To the last! Deploy your party!
Direhound. Uh-oh. Okay, cat, you should go there. Piercing damage. Shoot. Direhound is 7 vitality. Combat maneuvers. Precise strike. 7 piercing damage. Which means we now strike it. Disengaged. I guess there's still attack of opportunity. We hit it in the torso. Victory! Hound ear. A delicacy. The body lies broken upon the ground, though it has been gnawed by hounds. It seems clear that this person fell or jumped from the cliffs below, above. Jumped from above? The cliff jumped? No, jumped from the cliffs below. That doesn't make any sense. Onion, give me the onion. Finally, ingredients. These are helpful. Climb down this wall. Just roll 4 above. Wait. Why would I do that? For what purpose? I do not know why I did that. Penny buns? Is that what that was called? Give me that violet. Picked up some items. Sorrow Eater. Regent. Used in a lesser attunement tonic potion of Bless. Those are 2 different items, by the way. Sorry. I minced words. The small farm is overgrown and derelict, and it appears to be abandoned. At some point, you muse, this must have been a quaint place. A good spot to raise a family, perhaps? Suddenly, as if summoned by your very thoughts, the faint but unmistakable sound of children's laughter is carried on the wind. The sound is oddly distorted with a strange echoing quality, and for some reason it chills you to your bones. The sound is interrupted by a woman's cry of pain or perhaps sorrow. Well, hopefully they don't need these pumpkins. And perhaps this sun mouth and the rock crawler insect. Is there a way to sort? Doesn't appear I can sort my inventory. This is Basilo's house. Beds and inns. Keep an eye out for beds or inns to rest in while adventuring. Doing so is superior to sleeping in the wild. I agree. As someone who sleeps indoors, I concur. While resting at an inn or in your bed, you have the option to manage your party. This means you can look at all these party members. Wait, is he alive? Is he still here? This means you can choose what characters get to be part of your main party and who should wait in camp. Camp followers do not earn XP and never participate in combat. Camp followers will for most part not engage in the narrative. There are a few exceptions to this, however, and there are some cases where even characters outside your main party may chime in during conversations.
There's the one who cheated Mother Mason and loaded with trinkets for old Bosilo, perhaps? There might be some fine coin in it for you.
The old man shakes a worn leather pouch at you and clinks with the sound of coins.
Stay as long as you like, just don't drink the water in the well.
Well, don't ask where your pumpkins were, dude. The fireplace casts a warm glow across the piles of old fish bones, broken furniture, and strange trinkets that litter the ruined home. Basilo hums contentedly to himself. Let's trade. He has 300 gold. I have 9 gold. Here. You can have 1 golden bottle. Or one empty bottle. Okay. Oh, I want that sword. I don't have enough money though. I need more. Using potion of acid resistance. Well, I don't think we'll pay you 1 golden piece. Is it 1 per item? Here, we'll resell him his pumpkins. Wait, but we can make pumpkin pie. Here, have the penny buns. Oh, I see. Now if I hold shift and click, here, have these poor arrows. Oh, sell stack. 26. How many did I need? 29. This is the king of insects. Why don't you want... Why are you not paying me more, you cheapskate? Perfect. Steal? No. He's an honest man. The chest ahead of you is wet and covered in seaweed. It's also familiar. It also looks familiar. Instantly you realize this is your luggage from Zephyr. It has been stowed too well to get to during the mutiny, but by some miracle it made it to shore where it must have been salvaged. Better yet, the combination locks remain sound, meaning the content of this chest is still likely unmolested.
You best not be getting any ideas with my property, little fishy.
Basilo growls as he eyes you suspiciously. My property?
What old Mother Maelstrom saw fit to bequeath upon me is keeps. Keeps.
Basilo's eyes narrow as he fiddles with the strap of his club.
Then again, that's not to say I might be willing to make a deal with you. See, this man is a stargazer. He's came here a few days ago, perched himself on that cliff right over there.
Basilo points to the cliff that rises over the beach to the east.
Thing is, he was carrying something I can hardly put into words. It's like a tube of glass with glass in it that you can use to look at the stars and such.
A telescope? One second.
Ah, that's what he called it. Old Basilo would love to have it if you can get your way up to where he made camp. There's meaning in the stars, you see, old wisdom and such. And don't fret, Basilo saw a big old fat crow circling near the camp. I'll bet Basilo's eye that the stargazer's dead and rotten, and his telescope's just waiting for to be salvaged.
Do we do a diplomacy check? Let's see what we can do. Can't be that hard. Okay. A woman sits in the grass ahead of you with the well looming over her. She's emaciated, ragged, and covered in grime. How long has she been sitting here? Days? Weeks? She rocks back and forth, almost catatonic. She looks like she's dancing. She's got her arms behind her head. Then suddenly you hear it again. A clear sound of playful children's laughter rises from the well. The woman wails. I'm taking this. You don't deserve these. Cry about that. Mine now. I do what I please. My stuff. It's all mine. Okay, where to next?
Still thyself.
Dang, the hounds have initiative. Out of ammo? Uh-oh. I can't switch. Uh-oh. Wait. Can she not attack? Oh dear, this is not good. I think I sold the arrows. Defend, I suppose. And then I want, yeah! Exit.
Die, foul beast.
Uh-oh. What, you can't do anything?
I'm dead! No way, dude. Flee.
We're dead. It's over. Well, that didn't go well. You have to Please don't have saved too far away. No way! We're all the way over here? Oh, I should have saved. This is just like Baldur's Gate. A lot of good that damn sword did me. So glad I spent all that money on it. Okay, I'm just skipping ahead. I don't know, I feel like I clicked something wrong. Okay, we were doing sword initiate. Right, save and exit, go to cat. was what we did. Okay. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Talk to this cretin again. Hold on. Clippers, yes. Crabs. We'll see. Put that out. You're gonna burn the whole place down. How much? Okay. This is... I need to see this. She has 16 air? I did sell all of them! Stupid. Why did I do that? Okay, we fight the hounds. Draw steel. Cat has initiative. Oh, I needed a weapon. I don't have one. Not good. Injured its torso. Die! Wait, that's not what I wanted to do. Oh, jeez. You missed! I'm gonna die! Kill it! Okay. Thank goodness. Got one of our arrows back and everything. Right. Well, I need to rest now. Maybe Basila will let us rest in his house. What was I thinking? Come in. Continue. I need to sleep in your bed, dude. Game auto saves when you make a camp. Oh, well, that would have been good to know. Fully recover from injuries, your party members must be well fed. I don't know if we have enough food. That's all we have. Party rested 8 hours and recovered partially. Okay, well I need to go. I need more food. Do you have any food? What do you got? You ain't got no food. 36! I have no gold! I don't give a shit. Here, have this. No. We should probably begin this quest again as well. Should we try the diplomacy check? I feel like he'll kill us. It's fine. It's you know, we did get the autosave. Must roll a 7 or above. I think that's slightly less than half on 2 dice. Success. Diplomacy. Cell looks surprised and stutters incoherently. What you mean? That's just 'cause he made you live. Now you're somehow entitled to Basilo's treasures? The man's eyes tear up. No! We hurt his feelings. There's truth in that. Basilo knows it in his bones. Pox on you. There's truth in it. Fine, have your bleeding box. Basilo goes off to sulk in a corner. Oh no! Basilo. I'm so sorry. I was wrong. I was wrong to do that. I feel awful. clothes are back. Maybe he'll want. I can sell him rags. Some stuff I don't need. She has her own. Okay, she's got her own stuff. Alas, the potion did not come back. There's the one who... Oh, that was his whole thing. I would like your vitality potion, please. Your finest vitality potion. Medium-sized shield. Maybe those arrows, too. Wait. How do I buy the whole stack? Purchase all of your arrows. Excellent. I'll purchase your gold. Never mind. Can't. Do 2 potions. Or one potion. And you can have this flower. Sounds like a good deal if you ask me. Okay, switch to cat's inventory. These are better arrows. They do the same amount of damage, but they're more accurate. Maybe he'll want... we should keep all of the ammunition we can muster. Oh, I gotta heal again before. My children. The woman rocks slowly back and forth as she stares blankly at the well in front of her. It took them, called out to them. I heard it. Funny thing is, I heard it calling with my voice. Oleg and Anja live in the well now. They're calling for me to join them. What was that? I just heard that was a Steam notification, I'm pretty sure. It will never stop. It will multiply until it covers all the lands and all the seas. And when we are all dead and bones, the conqueror mold will dress our corpses in black mourning veils. What is going on? Her voice is flat and monotone, and the strange words almost seem to come from elsewhere. From somewhere else. She then lets out a deep sigh. But if I had my children's bones to bury, it would give me some respite. A moment of silence, and then the sickening sounds of children's laughter once again rises from the well. Well, I need to rob you of this, because I need to sleepy, get my health back. No food for you. You let your children fall down the well. Wait, oops. I've chosen to end you. Is one of the options there. We gotta eat all of this? I don't even think we have enough. Oh no, we do. Too wounded. Too hungry. Party's well rested. Well fed and rested. Yeah, okay. Ooh, it's night out. Well seems ordinary enough until you examine it more closely. A thin layer of slimy black mold seems to cling to its walls, and a heavy odor of filth rises from its depths. You could swear you heard something splash around in the shallow waters. A ladder has been placed in the well shaft, and you could easily descend if you wanted to. Do we help the children? I think we help the children. There's kids in need. Do I have a lantern still? Or is that gone forever? I do not have a lantern. As you descend deeper into the earthy cave, you realize that the black mold covers most of the walls. Even the air is thick with floating black specks. We're gonna have some serious health problems if this cave is full of black mold. Or the well, sorry. Here and there, the mold seems to form whatever. Your mind fills with images of the nodules bursting open in an obscene mockery of birth in black, warm-like tendrils of mold spilling forth into the world. An irrational urge to touch the nodes begins to grow inside you. Touch the nodes! You dig your fingers into the black substance and breathe deeply in tainted air. And we have a lung infection, and we got pneumonia. We'll soon die because medicine in this age is not very good. Welcoming the pulsating presence that surrounds you to invade your flesh. It does not hesitate, and the warmness of unity fills your very being as new life begins. Beings. Stars align and the dragon stirs in the void. Haruma! Haruma! Become one. Come on, man! No! Don't touch the nodules. Come on! That sucks. Perhaps it's the thickness of the air, or the sickly miasmas that fill this part of the cave, but stars flash before your eyes. Your mind is assaulted with images of alien landscapes. Cities? No. Giant living structures, almost like the coral that the traders from the sea gates sometimes peddle, but large, so large it almost touches the sky. There you see it. The structures themselves writhe with obscene life. Innumerable black worm-like tendrils of black mold cover them. They beckon you. Give in to them. Let them take hold. In the sky above you, something massive shifts. Carry on! I don't think that you get the good ending from the give in option. I'll tell you that much. Feel as if you're being dragged under into the crushing blackness to unfathomable depths. Stars flash before your eyes again. You once more see the impossible landscapes. Cyclopean edifices of writhing black shapes. An age of worms. You understand now. This is not some alien dreamscape. This is Warda. This is home. And you? You are a high priest. The god regent of a perfect world. And now it is time. The skies sunder. Seven eyes see. It comes. Give yourself to it. We need she needs a 4. Oh, wait. We're cat. Shoot. Wait. I don't know who had more willpower. Success. Beats difficulty 6. Gathering all your willpower, you wrest back control of your faculties and forge ahead. On the wall ahead, you spot it, a festering ganglion of black ichor with 2 small human skulls leering from it. Oh no! Give me them. The mass of glistening mold pulsates with a grotesque peristaltic motion as you approach it. Embedded in it is a collection of small animal bones. Nonetheless, you have no problem identifying 2 complete small human skeletons. They're just from Spirit Halloween. The kids have to be alive. One by one, you pry loose the bones from the writhing of the ganglion. Its motions become more and more agitated as you work, and a wave of relief washes over you as the last piece comes loose. Now you must make your way out of this death trap. Hold on. What? Who has more willpower? 2? Oh, or even. Never mind, I guess it didn't really matter. No! It screamed at me. The 2 diminutive shapes materialize as it from the very walls themselves, bodies alive with a writhing mold. Their blank, idiotic faces stare up at you in a grotesque imitation of life. Your blood runs cold as organs that never should shape human voices spill forth the sound of children laughing. A loud shriek escapes from the horrors, and in the maelstrom of writhing blackness, the two pathetic creatures reshape into lean forms that tower over you. They do not intend to let you leave. Wait! No, wait! Huh? What? What? Why? What is wrong with me? It said main menu. I thought I was gonna be able to check my stats. Okay, who has more athletics? Coach Rick does. Gosh dang it. Okay, we need to... Again, that's... Yep. We got a 12 from that. Hot dang! Okay, we now have the bones. We need to have Coach Rick in the lead. Ah! Yeah, okay. Athletics. We need to roll a 6. I think we have a pretty good chance. I ain't fighting children. Feigning left and dashing right, you manage to slip past the mindless creatures, and before they manage to regain their bearings, you have clambered up the ropes and escaped the well. As you flop over the rim of the well and onto the ground, a faint "Mother!" escapes from below. The skeletal figure of Marita sits in front of the well, rocking silently back and forth. "I have your children's bones." Marita looks up at you and blinks, as if waking from a dream. Without a word, she gingerly takes the small bundle of bones in her arms as if it was a swaddled infant. She cradles it for a moment and then looks up to you with grateful eyes. She gently strokes your cheek once and then turns and wanders into the fog. You've set her free. Falling to your knees, you retch violently. If it is from the Conqueror mold or the emotional moment, you can't quite tell. Kneeling in the grass, you notice a satchel lying where Martita, I got her name wrong, was kneeling. You get a feeling it was left there for you. Slowly, you regain your composure and you get to your feet. Shambling away from the well, you suddenly stiffen. Did you just hear something? A child's voice, perhaps? Or was it just the wind? Where's the satchel? Oh, there it is. Okay. Gold ring, potion of cure disease, Marita. Wait, she has 2 different names. New cookbook, vegetable soup, farmer's omelet. Brilliant. Brilliant. New recipes unlocked. Alright, we should now continue on to where that 3-dog fight was. I thought there was a fight there before. Emerging from the rocky shores, you survey the dreary interiors of Idra. Rolling hills and moors cover much of the surrounding areas, and tall, jagged mountains rise towards the north. East of you, a lighthouse can be seen, its faint light flickering against the gloom. Beyond that lies a bay. No. I'm sorry, you guys probably missed some of the dialogue. She shivered, basically, and was wondering why we're here. Just to recap what you missed. Kat listens intently as you tell her about your quest to find Embla Baron.
Okay, I was lucky to have family care for her.
Kat mumbles.
So the old man told you she was last seen in Horan, right? Well, I've been to Horan, landed there on our last run. I could tell something felt off about the place, but nothing like this.
Hopefully that was the only time the internet dropped.
Here's how I see it. Horan isn't far, just a day's march to the east around the bay. However, I think we need to be all clever-like about this. Make sure we rearm.
What the heck?
And maybe even try and pick up a few allies. If we rush in and end up Dead, we're not doing this Embla any goods, what I'm trying to say. So we should explore around a bit, right? Gather a bit of intelligence and whatnot.
I agree.
Yeah, just like that.
Cat nods.
See over there?
Cat points towards the lighthouse to the east.
Lighthouse is still lit, so it's bound to be manned. If we make our way there, we might find out some more what's going on. Might even scrounge up a hot meal.
Let's get a move on. What is going on my Steam? As you set out across the blasted landscape, you have a growing feeling that whatever horrific fate has befallen this region is somehow inexorably tied to your quest. Something dark and vast is slowly spreading throughout the outer aisles, tentacles grasping greedily as if searching for something. It's mold! The villain of the game is black mold. Great adventures may lie ahead, and so does great terror. Of that you're absolutely certain. What? Oh. We turned into a giant. Coastal Road. What? You see a figure thrashing violently at something obscured by the low fog. Whatever this person is doing, it's producing loud crunching, wet squelches, and a stream of curses. You see the scene for what it is. Roland, soaked through and spattered with ichor, is laying waste to a number of grotesque-looking creatures with a piece of driftwood. He snarls like a wounded beast, and his eyes are black with rage. He's alive! Yes, Roland! As the last of the horde beasts falls twitching back into the shallows, Roland snaps his gaze to you, dead eyes staring at some distant point in the horizon behind you. Eventually the tension drains from his muscles and he lowers his makeshift weapon. Thought I was carrying, they did. I nearly was. I didn't think you'd make it. Seems I got a few lives left in me, for all they're worth. He's a cat boy. Roland sighs deeply and slumps down onto a nearby rock. You tried to save me, you bloody idiot. Mission needs you. Ha! Spoken like a true mercenary. There might be hope for one of us after all. Now there's work to be done. Wait, what do you mean? Roland looks out across the uncaring sea. Not many get to be my age in our line of work. The things I've seen, that I've done. Memories like that prey upon you, like bloody wolves circling a camp. With the fire dying out, the second you let your guard down, they pounce. Time isn't over yet. As you say, but heed this. If you want to survive, you need to drop the bloody heroics. This business makes your hands dirty, and nothing gets them clean again. Trust me on that. Speaking of which, I suppose I still work for you. We should get going. Yes! Yes! Roland nods solemnly, brushes a sticky glob of ichor off his arm, and trudges over to you. His lips part as if to speak, but he hesitates. Let's just go. Roland does not seem to hear you. Instead, he's staring intently ahead. There are men in the fog. I thought I heard them earlier, but I'm certain they're not from the Zephyr, and I'd wager they're less than friendly. I don't care if you're itching to a fight or not, but either way we should tread carefully. No! This guy and a KKK member. Straining to see through the dense fog, you finally spot them, a group of men prowling the shoreline like carrion eaters, looking for dead flesh. They are unkempt and dressed in rags with bare torsos and broad shoulders adorned by a strange mixture of sailors' tattoos and crude symbols. They carry an assortment of cruel-looking rusted tools turned into weapons. Gibbering chatter, laughter, and whimpering drifts across the fog in a steady stream. Whoever these men are, their minds are long gone. You sit still until a group of them passes you by. Perhaps you might be able to slip past them. No, we gotta leave quietly. I spotted something. Tiny potion. No! I don't know if I don't know if it's saved. No. I didn't even level him up. Doofus. What am I doing? Didn't have enough movement. Oi. Did a lot of damage. Let's kill this dude. I didn't have enough attack. Shoot. Doesn't have any. What am I doing? Don't press buttons without knowing what they do. Oh, it's over for Roland. I swear he meets his end. You boy. There's one guy down. He's dead. We just found him and he's dead. Dang, our damage is hella good. I probably didn't need to do that if that was gonna kill anyway. Oh! He's alive! Yippee! Two. Get some melee accuracy on that. I'm wounded. Go to the lighthouse. We might need to... Okay, an ancient lighthouse rises steeply from the bluffs ahead of you. The beacon is still lit, although it flickers weakly. Okay, game saved. I don't know if I want to get into anything big, because I gotta go eat. It seems to move. This is a really cool game. I'm gonna call it here for today. I'm glad. Thank you to, well, I won't name him by name. I don't want to dox him. But I appreciate the fact that you gave me the key for this game. You'll know who you are. I'm having a lot of fun with it. I might play it again on the stream sometime, or I might just play it off stream. I don't know. If it's interesting enough, let me know in the comments of this. Hold on. This needs to be fixed now. If you were a viewer and you liked what you saw, let me know. We can always do more of this. I like games like this. I'm just trying to now reorient my webcam. I think that fixed it. Yeah, let me know if you guys, if you all enjoyed this. I think this game is really cool. It did save, so I don't have to worry about, losing any progress, I hope. Oh, it wasn't Steam, it was Steel Series, it was clipping things. We gotta watch the clips. These are today's clips.
All of the ammunition we can muster.
Caught a laugh at the end. It's been clipping my laughs.
I gotta heal again before my children. The woman rocks slowly back and forth as she stares blankly at the well in front of her. It took them, called out to them. They heard it. Funny thing is, I heard it calling with my voice. Oh, like an angel.
Where's the laugh?
Well, now
It missed the
they're
laugh.
calling for me.
I'm deleting that. That's not a good clip. Have I played the ROR2 update? Wait, ROR2? Is this a game I've played and I'm just being stupid right now? good RR2s. Hang on.
March to the east around the bay.
Risk. Oh. No, I am not. I want to play that on stream again, or sometime soon. Not again. I haven't actually played it yet. Okay. None of these are good clips.
Loud to them. He heard it. Funny thing is, I heard it.
You clipped this twice.
Oh, look at
Steel
all
series,
the
what are you
lands
doing?
and all the seas, and when we are all
Dang, it did not clip what it was supposed to, or it did not clip any moments like that. Wait. Oh, that's right. I did see these Elden Ring clips already. Oh well. Oh well. You're not gonna get the winning clips from procedurally generated clip generation. I think that's how it works. It is perfectly balanced as all thongs should be. Why not? Adam, no. I'm more of a boxers guy myself. No, I'll have to try it out. I might play that game on stream soon, hopefully. This Sunday I'm playing Bingle Bingle, which is the roulette. Well, I'll wait until the day before because there is a poll going on in my community tab. Um, no, I knew what you meant. Perfectly balanced thong. Where is it? Just want to see what size. 2.2 gigs. That's not bad. Hmm. I don't know if I have the DLC on in my Steam library. The Survivors of the Void DLC. That is a cool game. And I don't have the Seekers of the I gotta get the DLC on the PC. I will definitely play that at some point. That is a cool ass game. Perfectly balanced, you say. I did play it again on my Switch fairly recently. I really like the loader, and whichever one was the one with the sword. The mercenary, I think? No, I think the mercenary is the starting class. But the loader is my favorite. I love the powerful charge punch and the grappling hook. This is a very fun class. Anyway, thank you all for watching. I appreciate the support. If you're new and you liked what you saw, don't forget to squonk-scribe. You can, I don't know where the button is exactly, but there's a button there. You can just click on it if you want. You can also leave a like on the stream if you want. I hope to catch you all on Friday for more Elden Ring. Last time we beat Moog, and so we're moving on up in the Elden Ring world. That's usually when we have the most people too. So if you want to interact with people, we've got a pretty cool community that likes to help out with Elden Ring, as well as other games too, of course. Definitely want to catch it on Friday, this Friday at 6:30 Pacific Standard Time. Alrighty then. I will catch you all on Friday, hopefully. And until then, I hope you all have a great night. Eat some dinner if you haven't already. If you even treat yourself to maybe a scoop of ice cream or something sweet, you deserve it. And I'll catch you when I catch you next. Have a good night, everyone.